Yes, 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 yes. Let's fix the cam. Nice.
Alvin has joined the chat.
Hello, Alvin. So do you have any general questions about the game and the stories and whatnot that I can answer, and I promise not to spoil? Can I make this a little bit darker without it? No. It looks so weird. Oh, no. Like, this looks fine, right? Yeah, this looks fine. No, I feel like this. They spend the entire like first game like you did to introduce you to the characters, to the world building, to what happened, what didn't happen, etc., right? In the second game, bro, do you really get into the nitty gritty of like, you know, Hephaestus and the robots and the machines and why they're acting the way they do, and the ecosystems, and the world expands. You're gonna meet more people, more tribes, better open world, different type of robots, because they're constantly evolving, right? So I feel like the game, in terms of, I'm curious about, silence has a huge fucking role in the next game. And let me tell you like this, when you start the next game, there is no like intro where like, oh, this has happened during the last few... No. It throws you exactly into the story. You're like, this is what happened, and then you kind of pick up the bits and pieces from what silence left. It's so good. It will really deep dive you into the story. When it comes to like what is happening in the world and your ancestors and etc, etc. There's even an expansion called the I think it's Frozen Tundra or something. I'm not gonna tell you what the content of that game is, but it's tied to silence. Yeah, you should, Alvin. How are you, Amios? I'm good. Got my hair cut, fixed my beard, bought some wine. Thank you. And had my last day of work, so we're back to full-time streaming with no plans in life. How are you guys? Next on my list is Rise of the Tomb Raider. I haven't actually played the Tomb Raider games either. I think I have one or two of the games. I bought them on sale, so I think I have them. How are you two? You got any plans for the weekends, guys? You can play God of War 3 on stream. I mean, I've played every God of War game, but I haven't played the latest one. Right, so how the fuck did I play this game again?
他の寺院とは随分と違う感じだな。
それは私の箱のせいだ。あれには本質を歪ませる魔力が込められている。
Damn, dude. It really feels like when he talks, it just sounds like Aizen from Bleach, bro. I can't think of anything else. Did you play the mini games in the Greek era? Not sure. Can't remember. You could play the other Assassin's Creed. Dude, Albin, honestly, I have a lot of games that I want to play now in August, but as soon as they... I'm keeping the Assassin's Creed games like this. Like, as soon as I run out of games to play, Assassin's Creeds are gonna be my backup immediately. Unless you guys, of course, vote for it. Romantic scenes? Yes, of course. Smash. Thank you, Kelly. Hello.
最も有益と言えるな。我々のために役立ったことは間違いない。
Yahoo! Let me do this. Yahoo! Oh, whoa, that was so fast. Dude, the elevation is actually fucking it up. Oh! Dude, I got my ass handed to me, bro. Do you think they would bring it back on the remake? Depends on what type of PG rating it is. Thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Eunice. Thank both of you. Happy Friday to everyone. I even bought a glass 2-liter Chardonnay for myself. So I'm gonna get pissed one day. Drunk as hell. Hello there, Gabby. Chillin', killing, enjoying the first day. Dude, these remembrance are getting strong, dude. I'm getting fucked. Okay. Damn, your internet does not like my stream, huh? What is up with you, Gubby? What are you up to? Can't see shit, Captain. Saw the Spider-Man movie in the cinema yesterday and was peak. I haven't actually seen the latest 2 Spider-Man movies, and now that I'm unemployed, I'm gonna force myself to watch a lot of anime and a lot of movies to get rid of this feeling of anxiety that I have every time I want to watch something. That's the only reason, like, I haven't watched so many movies and anime of like later years. Every time I'm about to watch something, I get this feeling of, oh, you're wasting your time, you should be doing something else or productive about it. What the fuck? Got him. I also heard, or well, I've not heard. Come on. I've seen that there's a lot of hints about the upcoming Doom movie as well inside of, because this Spider-Man movie is the kind of prequel to the Doctor Doom or whatever his name is.
この魔力強い力を感じる
Come on, man. I feel like my attacks have become way slower than earlier, man. I really need to like start upgrading my gear or something, because I am not doing any damage anymore, dude. God damn it. Can't give you any advice as I've never had the feeling, but maybe it's about... Yeah, it's just... Oh, it's boss time already. It's just about like I've kind of gotten into that type of mentality myself. It's a self-inflicted state of mind that I'm now going to actively grab by the balls and get out of. And that is pretty much it. So I'm not going to linger too much on it. I'm just going to force myself to do it and get out of it. Because I haven't watched anime for like two entire seasons now. What up, Avi? How's your Friday? Okay, we're definitely gonna focus down this guy first. Let's see if I can block this. I can, okay. Bro, I still have a lot of 20 minutes to go. What do you mean, man? It's only 20 minutes. You're fine.
やっと来たか。
こんな雑魚どもにと教会の隙間に戻ったらすぐ私のところに来るように
Okay, so I think we can start upgrading stuff. Because it said that I could upgrade rare items or something. Hi Sam, how are you settling in your apartment? I actually cleaned out my apartment. The only thing that is remaining, will have you glad to hear this as well, Avi, is the box you see right there. But I'm keeping the box right now for like 1 day. So if I find something else I want to throw away, I'm gonna throw in that box and just throw the whole thing away. Perspective, how are you, brother? It is Friday. You have any plans? Oh, I could change the attributes of stuff, and I can augment gear. I put materials into it. Okay, this has been a long day. Do tell, Perspective. What's up? No, bro, I've been driving for an hour and I have another 20. Oh, you're working. Wait, is your working day just starting, or is it at the end of it? We went on a little trip again. Okay, man. But you make it sound like your trips are always such a hassle. Just starting? Shit. Some little Mongolian throat singing for you there. Equipped gear cannot be upgraded. Really? Do I need to unequip it? Unequip. Upgrade gear. This gear cannot be up. Really? I just did all that for nothing. It's 39 degrees. But what type of trip are you on though? Like, are you in the car? You officially on the job market now? Yeah. And I'm sending out fucking job applications like the whore I am. So I'll get some answers eventually. Oh, I see. And I have a lot of these. Okay, got it. Let me see if I can upgrade anything that I can't upgrade anything that I already have. But if I press this, upgrade gears from rare to unique. That is pretty damn strong. That is pretty damn fucking strong, dude. But I need something that is a massive upgrade, you know what I mean? The biggest problem though is that if I upgrade one of these and decide to wear it, I'm gonna lose the 6th tier bonus, which is like 15% damage increase, and it's not worth it. I gotta find a weapon that is so fucking strong that I can use instead. Let's just extract the shit out of this first. Sure. Let's do it like that. He's not even here. Fuck. Oh yeah, because he's in the other realm. Yeah. Before I even check that, does his items and upgrades actually go up as well? Okay, good. My ice cream turned into a creamy turd. That's so hot. But at the same time, you bimpty, why did you let it turn into that? Eat it faster, damn it. Okay. Craft sets. Oh, fuck! Fire attack damage 15. My little brother is calling. Give me a second. How far into the game are you? 5 hours maybe? Hello. Mm-hmm. 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 Rockbar alltså. Okej. Alltså vi kan ju starta med loppisen, gå och käka och sen dra till Rockbar efteråt om vi känner för det. Ja. 11 till 3. Ja. Ja. Jag tänkte mellan, alltså klockan 12 och klockan 1. Mhm, ja. Karlaplan. Ja. Yes. Yes. Sure. And yes, Ghost Raven, I am indeed Swedish. And thank you, Gabby. Let's see. Health recovery, not really interested in that. I want to be a glass cannon, dude. Just give me damage. Just give me pure on fucking damage, brother. If I press craft, so I need to get like the Slayer helmet and shit. Did you get a haircut? You're looking good. Thank you, Avi. Yeah, I cut my hair and trimmed my beard today as a little celebration to myself of finally being free. All right, next mission. Okay, let me see if I have any stats. I do. Boom. Do I have any skill tree? Yes, 2 of them. Shit. Put 1 more into that. I have 1 in the parry. Heatwave again while it's active. Increase the counter strike damage and decreasing the stamina cost of guard. That sounds amazing. Eagle Wind. Powerful 3 strikes. The amount of stagger inflicted increases with each strike. Yep. R. Hello there, Katie. Are you alive?
皇帝は帳の刃を使って私たちを罠にはめました。今こそ報復の時です。
Barely. The more we progress in this game, the closer to the moon we get, I feel like, or the moon is getting closer to us. So what are the planned activities? And I know you mentioned it on Discord, but like, do tell. How did you get that armor? I gotta be honest, Ghost Raven. There's like a chest in the crevice. There's a little barrel or whatever, and I opened the barrel and I got 2 different sets. I got a red dragon armor set with the weapon and everything, and the other one was this set. So I think it was because I bought. I don't know if it was because I bought the like deluxe edition or whatever. I don't even remember if I did. Whose plans? Yes, yours, Katie. Oh yeah, I gotta hit these fuckers again. Otherwise they resurrect. Yeah, you mentioned something about hanging out with your sister and the kids and whatnot.
つもりか。
Ow. Pressed it too late. It was going so well, and then I just lost it and it destroyed me. It's either big castle and a boat, or smaller castle and a pub. I say pub. I will genuinely die. Why are you dying, Perspective? What type of like trip are you guys on right now? Shouldn't it be nice just to be out with the family on a little bit of a trip? Sounds like you're being held hostage.
人間よ、貴様の資格を証明してみせろ。
Ow. Pressed it too late. Or too early, rather. It's fuck ass 39 degrees here. 2 hours ago it was 41. I do not want to let that sink in, dude. That is way too warm for anything. But where are you? What are you doing? It all depends on the activity, you know? Whoa. Okay, that's a new type of enemy. Holy shit, he has a lot of HP. What the fuck? Oh! What's happening? Okay, I've never seen that enemy, and he's cool as fuck, but I'm also scared. Okay, he fucks, dude. Oh my god, I'm dead. Dude, he's harder than the majority of the bosses in this game. What is happening? Oh, he changes elements, dude. That's so cool. Okay, yeah, that enemy was harder than the majority of bosses in this game. What the fuck, dude? Hello there, Mishka. How's it going with the work and planning and everything, man? Did you actually manage to get some sleep? I don't like these skeletons. Dude, me neither, man. I'm at work right now. That's why it's hostage vibes, me and his family tomorrow. Oh, fuck, dude. I feel like everyone is just suffering from the warmth. We are pretty much suffering here as well. I mean, we're rocking a good. I think it's like 28 or 29 degrees here, which doesn't sound a lot in comparison with you guys, of course. But it is Sweden, okay? It is Sweden. It is not an AC country. It's actually 24, even better. But it's humid as fuck. You know that type of humidity. When it gets like really thick in the air and you know it's about to rain like in a day or two. It's that type of weather. I'm trying to sleep, kids are ruining it. Again, for the fourth time, just drop kick your asses, bro. Okay, Ghost Raven, if you're still in the chat, is there like an element I can imbue my weapons with that makes it easier for me to kill the other skeleton that I fought before? Or do I just have to fight them as they are? Oh, that's a skip. There's no need for temperature to hit about 25 in Northern Europe. Exactly, dude. The only one that has any form of right to say like, oh, it's fine if it's 30 degrees are the fucking rich and privileged. I think I just run past them. I respect that. Fuck those guys. Oh my god! Did you see how many arrows that fucker just loaded up into his bow? Ow. Oh, I forgot to finish him. No! Yeah, I'm gonna go reset. I don't like that. No, I'm not. I'm jealous of y'all who live in Scandinavia. Oh, you should not. I can tell you, like, a thing that you guys don't understand either is it's, let's say it's 40 degrees there. The type of warmth you get here and how sharp the sun is compared to where you are is two entirely different universes. And trust me, like, I've been in Iran. Like, I've literally been inside of a desert. Inside of the fucking sun's brown hole. But it's just the distance from the sun and the overall infrastructure just makes so much of a difference, man. I didn't finish it, what an idiot. It's horrible to live here. Depends on how deep into the problem you want to go perspective. But when it comes to weather, if we're just going to keep on the subject of weather, it's only the summer that is bad. The rest of it is absolutely fine. Oh, but it's so dark and it's so gray and it's cold. Yeah, you can escape all of that. Warmth, on the other hand? Nah, dude. Everyone here in Sweden wants a south-facing like apartment because like the sun is on the window and it's bright and nice. I got this out of pure luck and I have a south-facing window. I never want a south side-facing apartment ever again. This is one of the worst things I've ever had. It's warm all the fucking time, man. Wanna swap for a bit? Oh, for sure, man. Let me fucking dive headfirst into that Balkan life. Say less. Oh, that's an elite. Okay. Let's just cheese the fuck out of this, shall we? Okay, so... Okay, his reach gets me every time, man. Okay, this time it went way better because I actually respected his attacks, but fucking hell, man. I don't think all of my comments are coming on chat. Oh, it's not. Come to Chicago, everyone. We have AC and our summers are literally the best. What is your definition of the best, though? Can't walk outside before you feel like you can't do anything? Yeah, man. Alkaline try your hometown shows. Sign me up. There's spiders here as well, dude. Come on, man. Romania is the top hottest country in Europe. It is hot because your ladies are absolutely gorgeous. But yes, jokes aside, to live exactly where the warmth is at its peak right now is just unlucky, man. I cannot say that I'm jealous in that regard. That is a big boy. Let's go stab him in the ass. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What is happening? Did he know that I'm here, or what the fuck is up? I think he knew that I was here. What the hell? Oh, my life is going to shit, huh? Let me just clear it. There we go. Hear me out. Tinder and a VPN. Gabby, you see how ugly I am, right? And you see what ethnicity I have, right? You think I'd have any luck on any VPN right now? Every time you turn on the news, it's just people, men like me, running over borders and invading countries right now. You think anyone would match with me? Be real. Why don't you find some Iranian? I hate the Middle Eastern aesthetics on women. I can't. Both when it comes to appearance and just generally when it comes to culture and mindset. I can't. I don't sync at all. Your own, yeah, I know. I just want a fucking blue-eyed, blonde, golden retriever energy girl. That's all I want. Sam, there's a lot of guys for you out there. Guys? 100%. Speaking of guys, this was actually pretty funny. I didn't bring my ID with me. I went into... In Sweden, there's only one place where you can buy alcohol. I've already told you guys about this before. Ghost River, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the crowd. I went in... I took the thing because I was like, he's not gonna ask me for an ID either way. Put it on the counter. He was like, "Can I please see an ID?" And I looked up, and immediately he went, "Hey, can I see an ID?" And I was like, "Oh shit, this guy is fabulous." And I was like, "Oh, is it okay with the digital ID?" He just went, "No, but how old are you?" And I was like, 34. I was like, "Oh, you're 34, but you look so clean and fresh. I'm sorry. Let's go with that. Just bring your ID next time." And I was like, "Oh my god." Oh damn, dude, it was so fucking funny, man. Swedish too? Yes, I am. He was 100% after you first and last. Oh, for sure, for sure. Gonna come knock on your door, man. That queen let me buy my alcohol. I got my 2 liters of Chardonnay and I got out of there. So I would have gladly traded my first and last name for that. Did you have any thunderstorms? I didn't know, but it was raining here. It was raining here. But to answer your question, Avi, if I wanted to, and I'm not what the fuck is happening? And I'm not exaggerating right now, I could, if I wanted to, I could make 2 or 3 phone calls and I could have a wife literally imported to me from Iran here. And she would be a, you know, a decent lady, and she would have good values and all of that. What the fuck is happening? You know all of that. I'm not saying she would be a bad person, but it would be an arranged marriage. It would be the traditional values where I make all of the money. She sits at home. She takes care of the kids. There'll be a little bit of a language barrier, and you know, she has to adjust to culture. I'll be her only friend. All of that shit, you know, and I can't do that. It's not only like the fact that I don't like the appearance, like the Middle Eastern aesthetic, it's all of that as well. I just cannot deal with that. And they're all, they're not religious either. It's just the fact, it's just the mindset. I just can't. No, she's gonna force you into religion. The thing that, no, I'm not religious at all. No, the thing is, when you're kind of setting these type of things up, especially from Iran, people immediately assume, and you're not incorrect for assuming it either, that it's because you're doing it out of religious purposes. I can promise you, 90% of it isn't out of religion. It is because the traditional values here in like the Western Europe have moved away from, you know, having the man being the breadwinner, the woman sitting at home, but it very much lives on in Iran and like other type of like Eastern society civilization, right? So they're like, hey, why should I be in a country where I don't have any rights? It's warm as fuck. It's war, and I can have a bomb drop me at any given time. Instead of being like in, I don't know, Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, or whatever. I'll do the exact same thing, but I will actually be safe, and my children will actually have a future. And I see the trade. Like, I understand that trade. It's not out of religious purposes either. They know. Here's the thing that people don't really understand, which is the fundamental difference between Iranians and every single other like country in the East. Iranians flee because of, this game is amazing, Draconets. Iranians flee because of religious oppression, and they immediately, not because they're oppressed and they want to live the Islamic way somewhere else, they flee it because they don't want to live it. So as soon as they take one step out of the country, they're done with being Muslim. It's over. It's over. Which is not true with any other civilization. So the arranged marriage thing, you'll do it by paper as a typical Islamic marriage, right? But the second she steps on the plane and she the second she lands, she's not a Muslim anymore. It's over. How are you, bro? First day of unemployment, dude. So I'm feeling great. How are you, man? It's Friday. Got any plans? Wait, this is where I came from. I've been playing a lot of Black Flag. How far into the game are you, man? I have no idea what's going on right now, considering I haven't heard anything about a ceasefire. It's like this, man. To put it in very, very simple terms, Israel is puppeteering America, and Israel forced Iran's hand, and therefore America had to step in because they're dependent on Israel. Even Ted Cruz himself from America said that they were forced into a war with Iran because of Israel. And then they got demolished, and then they try to cover up the media as if, oh, it's a ceasefire because we're all gaining on this. Iran has all the military power, it has all of the things on its side, and I'm not saying this because I'm a proud Iranian, I really am not. It controls the oil reserves essentially to all of the Western countries, and it can just cut it off immediately. It decimated a lot of countries in the area, and it's like, so what are they trying to do? They're trying to like frame it as ceasefire, and they take small wins, like, oh, we killed the military leader of Iran. It's like, yeah, sure, but it's a military state. Like the country is by definition military. You can cut off his head. It's not a one organ thing. It's a hydra. That's the whole situation. Oh, dang. Okay, this time around, this went way better, man. Way better. I'm taking my time in sequence, so I just finished the shot. Dude, you have so much of the game left, and I'm happy for you, man. But you've played it before, right? Never quote Ted Cruz sound. Yeah, Americans don't quote him. That's the problem, Avi. That's the problem. It's often the idiot in the room, Avi, that says way too much, and then everyone says don't listen to him. That might spill the truth every now and then, you know what I mean? Even if he's the worst human being ever. Dude, where the am I just back to the beginning? Can't wait to see you fight the boss. If I ever find the fucking boss, but I'm just running in circles by this point. Okay, goodbye, I guess. Yeah, I'm back to the very beginning now. Oh, goodbye again. Yeah, I'm back to the very beginning. What the fuck? Oh well. It's really bad versus bad. Yeah, it's two countries having a dick measuring contest. No, Iran is never gonna get out of the situation it's in. It's always gonna be a fucking endless cesspool of puppeteering. And that is very unfortunate. Well, I say never in the terms of during my lifetime, which is never for me. Which I'm very sad about, because I've mentioned a lot of times before where I am so jealous going to like South Korea and Japan and even Bulgaria, man. Where I went to these countries and there's so many people who've been you know, had parents that fled or just migrated to other countries, and they're coming back to their parents' countries, and they speak the language and they integrate in society very fast, and it's fun because they're exploring a whole new country. And I'm like, I'm never gonna have that during my lifetime, because Iran is never gonna get out of that. I'm so fucking jealous, man. And even if I have it, let's say it happens to be that scenario comes true in 5 years. I'm 40 by then. What the fuck am I gonna migrate back to Iran and do when I'm 40 years old, bro? India is having that. A lot of American Indians are going back and suddenly, yeah, because India, no matter how, let's say, not to say any controversial here, how shitty a lot of the hierarchy and the class system is over there, the economical growth spurt that China and India has right now, it's scaring the rest of the world. As it should. They're doing leaps in economic growth. And of course, as soon as you see that happening, why wouldn't you go back? India is 1956 is America. Exactly, it is. Man, where am I supposed to be going? I am so fucking confused, man. Because this one just takes me down the fucking ladder again. Okay, I didn't mean to jump all the way like that. This one just takes me back to the beginning. I really don't understand where I'm supposed to be going. Is it up here? This is the first time in the game where I'm lost. Oh, here we go. Ow! I'm one hit away from dying, by the way. Pretty bad. I found the ladder, Ghost. I just hope there's a fucking save point here. Okay, that's a problem. Ooh, I could have died right there. Oh, that was so fucking close. Sayonara, bitches. There we go, save point. Go. So it's not too far from the, it's not illegal or far-fetched to imagine that your kids, Avi, might be, whoa, the generation of, you know, the generation that might migrate back to India. Or your grandchildren. What's happening? I think that idea in itself is very cool. I've always like personally romanticized the thought of that a little bit. Like for me personally, I'm like, dude, it would have been so cool if I actually had a if I could have remained in like Japan or Korea or Bulgaria or whatever, and you know just built a life for myself, just like the way my mom did, you know, when she moved away from Iran, have my children or my grandchildren or whatever kind of move back here. Take me to Iran and I'll take it to India. Dude, easily. That's the thing with Iran as well. It's like I would never take anyone to I would never take any woman to Iran. Ever. Because I wouldn't embarrass myself or the country like that. It is just a garbage place. But if you're a man on the other hand, not that you can defend it, but at least you will have some human rights. You know what I mean? Oh my! And honestly, because you're Indian, they're probably gonna think you're just a fucking mix-up. That enemy in the game, I will never accept the enemy design of that thing in the game. It can't be that, like, if it catches you, then you're insta-dead like that. That's such poor design, man. Either way, they probably think that you're a mix of Persians with the southern part of Iran mix. They kind of look like Indians. You should aim at those. Oh, I can actually aim at them. Okay, good shout, man. By the way, I don't know what you're talking about, but what am I missing? You're being a fucking idiot, Ollie. That's the problem. So either you're like Katie's saying, either you're baiting, or you're just a fucking idiot. Choose one. You'll see him off. You set him off and then open the. Oh, I'm already in that state of mind. The only reason I'm not uncorking the wine right now is because I feel it a little bit in my eyes from the sun and everything today. That if I start drinking now, I'm definitely gonna have a migraine. I don't have any booze, but you're British. How can you not have any booze? Also still at work. Oh, well. Well, I'll allow it this time. Hello. Woo! I'm so used to dodging instead of blocking. Ow, ow, ow. Boom. I mean, I have one cider and a tiny bit of rum. I started day drinking yesterday like a true Balkan. Let's go, man. You're making your heritage very proud. Was it rakia or was it beer? Kelly, thank you very much. I mean, I have one cider and a tiny bit of rum, but not enough. Wait, I also have other rum and a good whiskey. Macallan? Don't say that to Elias, he'll fly back to you. Have you played Neo? I haven't, no. I haven't even played like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or anything Ghost Raven. I've played Wukong and Sekiro. I am kind of new to the Souls-like genre, and I'm kind of trying to steer away a little bit from like Elden Ring and what's his face? Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Thank you again, Kelly. A little bit for now to kind of ease myself into it, because if I jump into like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, there's gonna be so many people in the chat just yelling at me and backseat gaming, and I don't have the patience for that right now. I didn't even hide it. He was on his best behavior mostly. I started. Wait, pause. You started Sekiro the day it came out when you beat the game last. Dude, that's such a long time. That game kicked your ass, huh? I actually played Sekiro on stream and we beat it together. I didn't have a single problem with a boss until the last boss, and that's where I had a full-on crash out on stream. Yep. Yeah, I had the same problem, Ghost. I'm gonna come to England, Wales one day, and we'll drink some Macallan. Easy, dude. That's a good deal. Not gonna lie, I already know the story of this part. Listening to her yap about it does not really give me anything. Bandit Citadel, okay. Being stuck in it for years is diabolical, Raven. One thing that I refuse to do, which everyone would join the stream and be like, yeah, just go back and get this item, and then he's the easiest thing ever. I'm like, I want to play against the boss. I don't want to get an item and just nullify him so he isn't a boss anymore. I hate that mindset. Ow. Hydrate.
Hurricane 41 just told you to hydrate.
If I finished Resynced, yeah, I did. And when you go back to Crimson Desert, as soon as Crimson Desert releases a giant patch with the content, which they are going to do, I'm always going to come back to Crimson Desert and play all of the new content, for sure. They're going to come up with... Because there's so many storylines within the game that aren't finished. They've introduced like different areas, different folk groups and all of that shit. You get kind of a good intro to what type of wars and struggles they're going through, but you don't really play the whole story. And as soon as they come out with content patches for those things, I'm absolutely going to start playing it again to see what happens. When that happens, though, I have no idea. Ow. I'm bad at these games. Dude, as long as you don't give up, that's the only thing that matters, man. I was stuck on Guardian Ape. Oh, dude, I remember Guardian Ape, man. It was so funny when I got to Guardian Ape. There were so many people watching, and then people, because I didn't know there was a phase 2, right? I got him through phase 1 in the first, what was it, like 20 polls, and I was like, yeah, dude, you see, I didn't have a problem with this at all. And then he resurrected and killed me immediately. Mamma mia, my shoulder hurts. Did you hit the gym and start doing shoulders, Alvin? Are you flexing on us? I don't believe that lady for 1 second. Saw some dude fighting the spring robot thing at the fair. Didn't even put the hat on. Damn, bro. I've been doing shoulders today and I took a break from a poor red shoulder. Oh shit, wait. Are we talking about soreness or like actual pain? Let's get that straight first. Ow. Boom. It's actual pain. Alright, so it has been bad since I fell on it like 4 months ago. It's something... Oh. I'm gonna say this as a proper adult, and I'm saying this because you're starting your workout journey, Albin. I want you to understand me and take it actually kind of serious. These are the things that you 100% gotta go check out and get tested. I'm not exaggerating. You need to go get it tested because, one, you're young. That's the good thing. But the bad thing about you having like a bad shoulder right now, when you fall on it, you probably have a tendon. You have a impingement. Like it's actually like instead of the tendon going through or over something, it's kind of pinging and it's pressing on a nerve. And if you're doing shoulder exercises and you feel that impingement, that pain, it's only gonna get worse because it means that it's been healed in an improper way, and it's actually gonna cause you permanent damage. Exactly like Avi says. It could be like this, Alvin. Do shoulder exercises, but listen to your shoulder. If it hurts, don't do the exercise. I know that pride can get in the way. I'm a dude as well. Pride led me to fucking up my back. Just listen to your body, man. and go check it out. If they say like, hey, everything is okay, it's just your tendon that is swollen or whatever, you need to do rehab, do rehab. Even if it takes 2 months, because those 2 months or 6 months is going to save you for the rest of your fucking life. You have endless amount of people at the gym that can't even do the basic like shoulder exercises because they were at your age and they fell like with a motorbike or got into a fucking crash or did something crazy at a party when they were like 15 or 16, just like yourself, never checked it out, started working out, ignored the pain, and they're just permanently fucked up their shoulder. It's gone. You can't come back because the tendon healed in a very improper way, and it's just there's no saving it. You can't go back. There's no surgery that can fix it. I'm not saying this to scare you either. I'm just saying because these are one of the things that people say a lot of, be like, oh, you should go get it checked out. I'm just making sure that you know what it means, what those words actually mean, and what it entails as to why you should get it checked out. As a like finishing statement, just because your shoulder hurts as well when you work out doesn't automatically mean that it's because of the injury that you had. I want to make that perfectly clear. It could be that you're doing it incorrectly, or a combination of number two. Number two is you're new in the gym. Everything you do, when your muscles can't handle the pressure, your tendons are going to take over. Your tendons needs way more time to recover than your muscles do, and that just demands time. Period. It's just time. There's nothing you can do about it. Unless you start blasting gear and peptides and shit. So, it could be a combination of both. It could be that you go and check out your shoulder and they're like, no, it hurts because of overuse, and that's the greatest news you can get. Yeah, none of your comments are going through. Dude. Where is he going? Why is he running away from me? Oh, he's calling his friends. That's new. Oh shit. Dude, when you don't lock on in this game and you start attacking, he attacks in every single direction possible that isn't your enemy. It's so fucking weird. Doc says shoulder's fine, just need to focus on doing some exercise and focus on pulling my shoulder back when doing it. Well, there you go. Then take those words very seriously, because that means when he says your shoulder is fine, it doesn't mean that it's okay. It means that if you do the rehab and the exercise correctly, you'll be fine. Exactly, just like Avi says. Okay, so that was everyone in this area. Let's continue. Whoa, okay. Run. Ow. Dude! Sometimes in this game, you end up in a situation like that where you just continuously stun locked by their attacks. You can't dodge or you can't like parry. You're just locked. Boom. Let's get that. Whoops. Dude, come on. What? This dude has venom on his weapon? That scared the shit out of me, bro. Good. Better than coffee. Huh? Okay. I hear something shiny. Oh. I didn't hear shit. Oh yeah. You are correct. I forgot about the death counter. I'm gonna add 2 more just for good measure. There we go. Good shot. Give me that loot. Boom. Nice. Scooby-Doo-Bop. And I don't ever wanna feel Like I did that day. Take me to the place I live. Take me all the way.
Kono異様な悪臭。それに、この気配は一体。
It is boss time. God luck, yes. Okay, let's go. Let me see if I have a skill. I have a skill. Let's put that out first. Easy choice. What the fuck? For good measure, Satan luck? Yes, plus minus 0. I like that. Crimson Strike. F against an exhausted enemy while in Moonlight stance. Increase the damage. This has a lot of things. Let's do it like that.
Khazan 悪臭を放っているのはあいつか。
やっとのご到着か。
お前を断罪しに来たぞ。
前から欲しかった異名があるんだよ。帝国の英雄。火山を倒した者って。
His voice actor is so fucking famous, man. It feels like I'm playing an anime. Peeking out over here. Ow. Okay, so. He's doing the type of attacks that I hate, which is like stagger build-up attacks, man. Heal. Let me enhance my weapon. Whoa.
反逆者野郎がよくも。よくもこの俺を。
Okay. I don't think he can see anything, bro. Oh shit, dude. Okay, I need to get out of this area. What the fuck is happening? What? I didn't have a single second to react to anything. It just destroyed me, dude. Okay, let's... I got my ass handed to me, man. That was... I didn't even have time to dodge anything. What the fuck? I added a plus to it. Oh, wait. Maybe the keybind isn't working. We're not on 6. That should have been on my 13th then. Whoa. Okay, I need to guard that. What the fuck? Bro, just let me heal! It's just... What? He switched weapons? Wait! He's healing, dude! Oh no! No, that was a grab, dude. Wait! I got him! Oh my god! Oh! Shit! Wait, there's a phase 3?
混沌を鎮めろ、火山。
There's a phase 3. What the fuck? Oh, it's just a cutscene, thank God.
力はこんなものじゃ。
ありえん。断りに反している。混沌の力のせいなのか。魂が消えるなどありえない。
そんなに驚くことなのか。
肉体がどうなろうと魂が消えることは不可能なのだ。死者の魂は冥界に回帰する。それは絶対の断りだ。巡り巡る魂の流れ、この流れによって生と死の循環が完成する。だがそこに異変が生じた。回帰する魂が減り、冥界も均衡が崩れてきている。理解できん。何より混沌の力がこのような場所に存在するなど。
That's not what he's saying at all. I'm getting pissed off by these subtitles, man.
正常な状態から逸脱させ、魂さえも消滅させる元凶、それこそが混沌の力なのだ。混沌の原因を究明せねばならん。
What the fuck was that? Okay. Okay, first of all, yes, Albin, it is him. You got chaos damage, you die like literally when you get. Oh my god, I didn't even know that. You made him look easy? Dude, I was lucky. I knew in my mind that if he killed me there in that try, I was gonna spend hours here, man. Have you played Ghost of Tsushima? Elias played it on stream and I watched him play it. I haven't seen the latest one though, of course. Be a translate. I will do it next time. Taking a deuce at work is another level of size, but I'm getting paid to use the. Yeah, dude. Dropping a solid one while getting paid, easy, dude. I'm gonna check the keybind for the death counter. It should be working. Why isn't it adding though? Oh, I know why. It's because it's not saving. Let me actually fix that right away. Also, let me also fix the camera because it's camera's very dark. And now it's lagging. Amazing. Still lagging. Let me put everything into auto like that. Now we're back to normal, and now I turn everything off. There we go. Better. So, you need a ring that I do. All of my light sources are coming from the window and the lamp above me, so I need a light that actually is facing towards me. 100%. Let me fix the death counter. What are your plans for the weekend? So, no, I'm done with the moving. I have a few like minor stuff that I need to get, but I'm also like, do I really need to get him now? You know what I mean? Otherwise, nothing. I'm gonna book my ticket to the UK today after the stream. I'm gonna book that, and then nothing. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep running. Keep eating as little as I am, working out, masturbating, you know, the typical stuff. And then book a ticket to the US. The problem with booking a ticket to the US for me personally is the fact that I need to book a meeting with the embassy here in the States, and I need to declare all of my intent, and that the waiting time is a month. Are you coming to see me? No, Kelly. I'm gonna go for my friend's big 40. I'm gonna go to Surrey and a very posh area. They have fuck you money. Let's see. Please do that accent in Surrey or an IRL stream. Nice. But when you visit me, I'll make it worth it. Trust, not in a dirty way. Well, then I'm not gonna. Do I look like a clean person to you? Is America worth visiting? Oh, it is. 100% is. Okay, so the code works, but I need it to save the death counter. Every time I shut down the program, it starts back to 0. Have Stockholm around the corner. I don't need to. Oh, it's a whole different thing, Albin. Although you have Stockholm around the corner, you should absolutely get through that. But America is just something different, man. Imagine having people that actually talk to you just because they want to talk to you. Unheard of here in Sweden. What do you mean, talking to people? When did the game come out? Good question, Shush. Let me do a quick search for that. Khazan, really, I think it was last year. 27th of March last year. Papa got small talked in Wales. Oh, dude, it's gotta be like looking like deer headlights. I can imagine it, dude. Some lady with a strong Barry accent tried yapping at him in the arcade. Dude, oh my god, I let him dangle for a second, but saved it. Oh my god, he's the. Oh, I was there. I wish I was there to see how uncomfortable he was. Fuck, that's hilarious. That is so hilarious. So let's see. Let's go to. Where was the code again? Is it this one? I think it's this one. It's 13 deaths. Save. How many deaths does it say now? It says 13. Great. That's correct. So I fixed the death counter. I let him diagonal. He made friends with her dog. A win. A win for the Swede. Okay, this attack right here, by the way, did... Not this one specifically. Where is it? This one did so much damage. So much damage. It was a good pickup.
マルーカが化け物に
何
エ
エルエル
はい
Eru. I'm gonna answer you in a couple of seconds, chat. Let me just see the cutscene. Are you telling me that we get to smash? When will she become pregante? Or pregnant? Damn. El Ravaka. New setup, please? I am back to my old apartment, so yes, the setup is new. Do you read books? No, but it is one thing that I'm going to be picking up now that I'm unemployed. I need tips on what I should read. I'm afraid to ask Katie because she's just gonna give me Grey Anatomy books. Grey Anatomy? 50 Shades of Grey is the thing I wanted to say. The Witcher? I don't want to read something that I already know the story of. Okay. I've already sent you extensive you have? Okay, I'm serious when I say I can't actually remember. Was it on Discord? If it is, I'm just gonna go back and read it. It's not that I know exactly what the story is, Alvin, but it's like this. I don't want to read something where I've either seen the movie or like seen any visual form of, because if I read the Witcher books right now, I'm gonna envision the characters already as they are, which won't let my mind drift to new places and envision the things that I want to envision with my own things. I don't want a world already created. I want to envision my own. Maybe on Instagram, probably on Insta. But if you're down for it at any given time, just give me a list. Well, not a list, like 3 or 4, and I will definitely put him onto my own Discord and save him this time around. You should try Dungeon Crawler Carl. Is that a game? Just keep speaking wisdom. No, it's like this. It's not even wisdom. It's like this. The reason why I'm so jealous about people who are have the discipline to read books is this. When you read a book, the cliche thing to say is that when every time you read a book, it will never be the exact same, and I understand that. I gotta go. I wish I knew that you were talking about, because it's all silent. So, it's like this, Alvin. If you haven't seen a movie or something, and you don't know how the main character looks, or you haven't seen the picture and whatnot, every time you read a book, the only thing you can see inside the mind of your own eye, the eye of your mind, rather, is the world that your mind creates. And it's based on your experiences, the way you've lived life, the way you interpret colors, the way you interpret adjectives and whatnot, right? And that's a beautiful thing, because it lets your mind wander, you know. And then it could be like 1 year, and you've had a lot of experiences, and then you read a book again, but now you will interpret it differently, because now you have more experiences. But if I've seen the movie, let's say Harry Potter is a perfect example, and I read the book, I'm always just gonna envision Daniel Radcliffe. You know, it's always gonna be Emma Watson. And I'm kind of robbing the magic of my mind by reading those type of books. Oh, you actually got a few hours, Miska? No, it's a no, it's a book series. It's also going to be a show. Okay. Dungeon Crawler Card. Oh, it's a manga, dude. Not bad, alright. I sent you a banger of a song on Instagram, thank you. That's why I don't watch film adaptations. I would I like watching film adaptations of stuff, but I would like to do it the other way around, rather. Than what I've been doing so far, which is watch the movie and then read the book, because then I've already colored the entire universe inside my head, and I'm walking into the movie with a canvas, and then of course I'm gonna get upset with like a few things. Well, I'm like, well, that doesn't kind of fit this narrative and that narrative. Whereas if I read a book and I watch a movie, I'm going in with the mindset of this is this individual's interpretation. This is how this individual saw it when they read the book and interpreted the art, and of course it's going to differ from mine, and I'm fine with that. Unless of course they take all of the white characters, make them black and trans, then you're forcing social politics into stuff, but that's a whole different conversation in itself. I'm looking at you, Odyssey. I can't really relate, but at the same time, kind of. I'm not gonna over-explain myself, Alvin, but for example, let's say like this. Okay? Let's say they would make a movie out of Horizon Zero Dawn that you just played, right? Going into the movie, you already know the main character, you kind of know the world building, you kind of know the way they talk, the way the world works, etc, etc. And then you watch the movie and you're like, this doesn't fit with me at all. You know, it kind of collides with what you have inside your mind. And that is what happened, it kind of tend was happened to me when I watch a movie and I've already got a kind of designed idea of what everything is, and then I read the book and it just clashes, right? Because if I read the book, I have no visual thing. The only universe I can create is inside my own mind. I decide what it is that I create. And I can't decide, and I can't build a world inside of my head when I'm reading a book. Outside of the scope of what my imagination allows me to build. That's a beautiful thing, because it allows your mind to wander and just create beautiful, and also of course monstrosities at several different intervals and levels. Okay. Must be nice to have aphantasia. They literally never have that problem. Yeah, even though that in itself kind of introduces a whole new slew of quote-unquote problems, it is a very cool thing, yeah. Sorry, my brain. It's fine, Alvin. You can just say that you don't understand, and I can keep explaining it in different ways, and we'll find a middle ground where you kind of understand. It's not a problem. Let me try it another way then. Let's say you read a book. Okay, you read this book. Let's start from this end. You read a book. Okay. The words that you understand, and the adjectives that you know, the cities that you know, the historical values that you know, the way you look at the world when it comes to political things like women's right and abortion and war and all of that type of thing, will always get reflected within the book. For example, if I was to this is a perfect example of this. If I was to say, hey, everyone in the chat, send me a color on Discord of the color blue. I can promise you that a lot of you will have almost the same type of blue, but it will never always be the same blue. Because your mind interprets blue in a specific way, and different colors and different adjectives and whatnot. If I say, hey, this character stepped into a big room, what is a big room according to you? That's the thing. Big room is so subjective that you can only decide that inside of your mind, right? And to contrast that, if you watch a movie where they were like, they walked into a big room, and they walk into this and it's a giant fucking hall, like it's miles, it's like hectares of that. You're like, that's not a big room, that's a whole fucking stadium. Are you then correct, or are you then wrong? That's the difference. So if someone hasn't actively decided what those adjectives mean, or what those things in the book mean, which they can't because it's you reading the book, and when it says red, or when it says angry, or when it says ugly, beautiful, sweet, sour, whatever, right? You will create the universe inside of your own mind. A beautiful naked lady walked by. She had big bosoms and a kind of flat ass. Now, your definition of beautiful, your definition of blonde, your definition of blue-eyed, fair-skinned, big boobs and flat ass, all of those things will differ from us. Even the walking pace of when she says walked by will differ from you and me. But if you watch a movie, they've decided every single one of those parameters already. Like the director's like, yeah, he says walked fast in the book, and this is walking fast according to me, and action. Now I get it. I hope you do, because that's the privilege of reading books. That's also the privilege of being an individual that reads books a lot, and the whole cliche about you can read a book several times during different phases of your life. It will never be the same, because you can be an individual right now. Let's say you read a book about war. You might probably not understand anything because you're very young, and then let's say you went to you actually served in the war. You go and come back, like you do 2 tours, you have slight PTSD or whatever, and then you read that book again. Now it's a whole different fucking universe. Because now you know what it means to be pinned down. Now you know what it means to not being able to sleep, to sweat, to hear the sounds, to all of that, right? Like how many of the Harry Potter books, Dumbledore said, "Call me." Yeah, exactly. Even in the books, they specifically say things like, her fair, wavy maiden hair swayed and yada yada. While in the movie, she has straight hair and whatever. That's an interpretation they've taken for artistic value. They explicitly change things. Like Katie is saying, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Yeah. Like, they did that for effect, obviously. But if Dumbledore, let's say that scene specifically, let's say in the book, you read that in the book, you're like, let's imagine you've never seen the Harry Potter movies, you don't know how all the characters look, and it says, Dumbledore walks up and gently asks Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Now, just that sentence, what tonality, what volume is it talking about? Talking in, and what pace does it say to Harry? Where does he pause? Where does he enunciate? He does it like the way I just said it is the way he would have read it in my mind. But when you read it, it will definitely not be the same. Jeez, Sam starts talking like my Swedish teacher. Yeah, dude. I had that experience. I quit the books before they finished the films. Yep. That's fair. That was actually my first encounter of like this social phenomenon when I was very young, and you know the Harry Potter movies started coming out, and people were like, oh, it's so different from the fucking books, and everyone was like up in arms, and I couldn't understand. I did the same fucking mistake again, and I couldn't understand. I was like, dude, it's just like someone's interpretation of the book. But then I watched the movies and I read some of the books, and I was like, okay, I kind of understand that they took a lot of artistical decisions and they skipped like I think the movie that the book that did dirty the most is the Order of the Phoenix, because that book was so good. And they skipped like 3/4 of the book. It is criminal. It lacks huge amount of context. I think the movies are trash. Yes, I think there should be a series like they're gonna try to do now. I think Harry Potter in itself is good. I think the one thing that everyone is like equally agreeing on, which is like forever cemented its place in legacy, is Lord of the Rings. They say that they're going to have more of the books in TV. Yeah, that's the whole idea, and I'm behind that decision 100%. That is a very good decision, because if you have a series, then you have way more leeway of just making more episodes and having more of the book inside the series. You can take your time, you can change the pacing. In a movie, you can't really do that, and I do understand that phenomenon. But that's why I kept saying that, hey, the Harry Potter, just like a lot of other fantasy type of things, should absolutely be a series. But then Hollywood keep fucking forcing social politics into everything and making everything hate everyone. Dude, where am I supposed to go? I've been running in circles for so long right now. I actually haven't read the Lord of the Rings books. That's fair enough. I've listened to what is it, Stephen Fry, and even Benedict, I think Benedict Cumberbatch released one of the books as well. I've listened to the audiobooks. Feels a bit different with The Witcher, considering they didn't base the game of it, excluding... Yeah, but here, now that you understand the thought process a little bit more, Alvin, now every time, let's say you pick up the books and you start reading it, every time they mention Geralt, you're gonna have a picture of Geralt in your mind. You know, you're gonna have his face in front of you, meaning you're not letting your brain imagining Geralt. He's already been painted for you. That's a problem. Well, not a problem. I'm painting it as a problem because that's the type of thing I kind of want to get away from. I want to let my mind create universes by itself. It's a restriction for sure, yes. Another problem is obviously paintings based on how Geralt looks like. Yeah. But it can also at the same time, it can also enhance the experience. For some people, like when the story is really heavy and you already have a lot of things, like a painted picture of how things look, then the story depiction of it when you're reading it isn't as mentally taxing on you. So it can help, absolutely. Read the novels of The Witcher, then you can have it. I read the novels, dog. I don't know, man. I had a huge. I've always thought about this. I'm like, dude, why didn't I pick up reading ever? And childhood, man. I'm gonna tell you guys more about it in a few seconds. Oh my god! That just one-shot him. Okay. Well, I had a huge problem as in my I had a lot of problems as a child, but when we were in school and we were kind of just sitting, you know, and you were supposed to like practice reading at home and whatnot, right? I would constantly lie to my parents that I've already done my homework and I had already practiced about, you know, reading and doing their assignments and whatnot. And then every time we were in school and they were like kind of going from person to person and you had to read out loud for the class, I would just straight up refuse. So it was a thing that I was panicking about because one, I was one of the only like foreign kids. I had a little bit of a twang to my things of saying things. I was a little bit slow when it came to learning how to not learn how to read out loud, but I felt like reading out loud was such a traumatic thing for me because everyone else was just so much better at it. So I just started hating reading, just the notion of reading in general. Considering the book again, but it looks very different. You look at the concept. Yeah. I remember several like core memories of my childhood where we were in class and we were supposed to read things out loud or sit down with our heads down and just read. I just wouldn't do it. Not even for myself. I just would not do it. Did you speak Persian at home usually? I spoke Swedish with my dad, and I spoke, well, a mixture of Swedish and Persian with my dad, and mostly Persian with my mom, yeah. I used to love reading out loud, bored for real. Yeah, it was one of the most, it was so traumatic for me, and I'm not joking, it was so traumatic for me to like, kind of read out loud like that, imagine I'm 22 years old, or was I 23, I think. I'm in South Korea, okay? And I'm learning a new language. And we get to the part where we're taking turns reading stuff out loud in the books, and I just flat out refuse. That's how traumatized I was. Or am, rather. What the fuck is this? Okay. Phantom form. Tab when a phantom entering phantom form awakens the ghost granted powerful abilities. Okay, so I'm just gonna save this until the boss. Or dude, this thing is just not taking damage. Okay, so now I have hallucinations. Oh, it complete. When the hallucination bar is full, when I press red, it goes left, and vice versa. Okay. They still do that, at least in my... Yeah, they should. That's how I felt about PE and math. That's fair. I think everything else, in contrast to how much I hated reading kind of came easy. And it wasn't easy, of course. But as long as it wasn't reading, I was fine with failing, I was fine with retaking tests, all of that jazz. As long as it didn't require me to read anything aloud. Okay, that skill is just broken. It's just a one-shot.
この我を呼び出すとはやるな人間
I hated reading books, but started with audiobooks, but now I love to read. I started listening to a few audiobooks here and there, but because I just hated the notion of reading itself because of, you know, mental pressure and trauma. I started listening to audiobooks that I had already seen and or read. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a perfect example of this. I listened to the Harry Potter books. I listened to the Lord of the Rings. It's like things I already knew, so it wasn't so mentally taxing for me to kind of try to envision something new and like overwhelm myself essentially. One thing that I do, however, haha, is I've been writing things for the longest of time. I still write for my own website where I post a new chapter every Friday. It's still out every Friday. I'm around like 80 chapters in, I think. But reading myself, no. I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of hypocritical. What are you writing? Fantasy. Fantasy in terms of like druids and mages, that type of fantasy. I've read the first 5 chapters. Yeah, and you won the contest. I think you're the only one who's actually done that, Albin. Have you heard of Royal Road? No. Can I hit that thing from here? No. What is the Royal Road? Is it just a site where like people publish things? Because I have my own website that I put everything on. I need to go. Mike, yeah, have a fun night, Kelly. Enjoy yourself. Okay, this is an elite. Let's go. You know, let's try this out. Dude, I'm just taking damage. I didn't do anything. He just owned me. Yeah, he just owned me. I have some dignity. Okay. Oh. You should check it out. Royal Road. I will check it out. I shall. Is there anything else? Nope. Dude, it is literally a one-shot. Fucking hell. Okay, gone. Damn, dude. What do you want to drink? Rum. Hello, Perspective. Are you alive? Barely? Where are you at though? Like, what type of trip is it? Where are you going? What's the idea with the trip? We're going home now. Monarch, Lit RPG, Army Fantasy, but extra 20, so you should try that. Alright. I'll see if I can remember after stream, man. You could join our Discord, the community Discord, and put it there, so I can actually remember it. I'm sure someone is gonna be nice enough here to give you the Discord link. When is the festival again, Perspective? I know it's in summer, but like, when? Thank you, Katie. And I'll pay rent. Many thanks. Man, wow. That was... It's called Untold. Look it up if you want. What's happening? What just happened here? I got randomly spammed. I was gonna check out what happened. All right. Either way, it's actually the third biggest Untold. Let me check that out right away. Untold Festival. Sixth of August to 9th of August. That is a lot. Oh, Zara Larson is even gonna be there. What the fuck? Florida, Louis Capaldi, Medusa, Stings, Sway Lee, Zara Larson, Afrojack, Rehab, Alan Walker, Chainsmokers, Kygo, Lost Frequencies, Maddox, Marshmello, Martin Garrix, Sebastian Ingrosso, Steve Aoki. That's a lot of big name artists, man. Wow. By the way, Sam, you've given us Mars a lot of yeah, Alvin. That's the idea. That is not a mistake. That's for like situations. Let's say my account gets hacked, or I leak some information or put it in the wrong channel or whatever, so you guys can just delete it. I am human after all. My fellow humans. I gotta say, out of every level we've played so far in this game, this is my least favorite. This is a fucking boring design. That's what I'm pretending to be on. Don't ruin my coverage. Just gone. Okay, can't be open from here. So before I do that, let me check what this is.
Erami.
I thought it was gonna be a cutscene. I guess not. So she just started moaning out of nowhere. Let me fight the thing here. And then we spend the lucky one. Go. What's out here? I can hear the monsters. I can't see the monsters. No, wait, I think this is... In fact, there's so many routes right now. What the fuck? Let's go where the dialogue happened. Guessing I just followed the tube and shut him down. guess. There's one that leads down here as well. Let's see, let's press this button. Oh, come on. Okay.
例の奇妙な悪臭だ。この下に何かいるぞ。あの装置から混沌が流れ込んでいる。あれを止めねばならん。
Uh-huh. There's a dude up there. How do I get up there? I do not know. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to summon any of these in this tight space, bro. Boom. He be dead. Alright. There's an item on the ground. Mine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this area is by far my least least favorite in the game. This is so boring. I want that. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Can't climb. So how the fuck am I supposed to... Oh, there's an opening over there. I didn't like the area either. It made me quit the game. I did the... Okay, fair. Oh. Like, this place just feels claustrophobic as fuck, man. There's nothing fun about this place. I'll download it again. I'm going to move first. Where are you moving, man? Great, yes, because I wanted to fight both of them at the same fucking time. That's what I wanted to do this morning. Yeah, I'm dead. Dude. That was the worst. I'm moving in at the end of August. Alright, are you just like moving to a different city for studies or into a student apartment? Did you buy something? Buying a new apartment, damn, dude. Congratulations, bro. Doing big adult things. The apartment was done just before summer. So wait, did you build it or did you like are we talking about a house or new apartment? Dude, where the fuck am I? What is this place? Oh, apartment. It's a new building. Oh, shit. Are we talking like a big city like here in Stockholm, or are you in a different city? Because if you're getting a new apartment in a new building here in Stockholm, you have money, brother. Hamar, Norway. All right. Do you live in Norway for work? I'm guessing you're Norwegian, but you know what I mean. Born here, alright, bro. Am I just running back right now? Because Because it feels like I'm just running back right now. I am, aren't I? Oh my god, I hate this place. Hello, Gabby. What were you up to? Who did you kill? Where did you bury it? Call of Duty. Oh, Gabby. I honestly have no idea where I am. This game is just making me dizzy at this point. Why did the elevator take me downstairs? This is the last thing I opened and it took me downstairs. What am I supposed to do downstairs here? I think I know. Really? I can't get over here. Turn all three things? Yeah. I think I've turned off one. This one still has energy in it. Because I was in here, I killed all of these, I turned it off. Yeah, here we go. This is the one I turned off. This is where I killed the devotee. Okay, so the tubes still have lasers in them here, so there's something I need to do in this area. What's the game after this one? It's going to be a vote, sir. But what you can vote on is something I will not tell you. Finally, I'm voting on House Flipper. Well, for you to be able to vote on that thing, I have to add it to the list. I have not agreed to add it to the list, sir. Okay, so that's the lever. And this is where it came from. Okay, so I go in here, and then what? Last time I ran there, this time I'm gonna run here. And I'm back here again. Dude, this area is the fucking worst! Where am I supposed to go, dude? Hear me out, Power Washing Simulator 2. I wouldn't say no. And that could absolutely be one of those we play while we have like a chill talking stream. So I'm not against it. So I just killed those for nothing? Great. Fantastic. The way you're stuck would make me rage quit the game and never play it again. And the only reason I'm not kind of rage quitting right now is because I really want to finish games that I start. I think you have to find a way in the tunnels to get to another part if I render. Okay. So this is how far I've gone. This is how far it took me. Everything is shut down here. I've shut that one off. Okay, this is something new. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay. I have no idea how his combo looks or anything. I'm not gonna stay around to I'm not gonna fuck around and find out. That's for damn sure. Great. Whoa, okay. I was about to die right there. That's another one of those creations. There's a lot of those, okay. Two giant spiders, huh? Yep, there we go. Oh, that's an elite as well. Ow. Okay. Want to fight this guy as well. Hello? Dead, sir. I died by the spider and give up because of all of the enemies tried. Shit. I would have actually quit as well if that thing killed me. Not gonna lie. Because I have no more HP and I really need a save point here. Whoa, 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 let's not do that. Both of those. I lost a lot of HP. I thought I could actually hit him, and I couldn't. Okay, he's running around. Hello, sir. This is actually really bad. I do not have any more HP. This is all I have. Okay, so this is one of them. What the fuck? Oh no, that was the only one. Okay, thank God. I just teleported, okay.
混沌を操っているものを探し出せ。それこそが我々の使命なのだ。
Oh. Oh. Yeah, this area sucks. Oh, it's boss time. Let me just check this. Oh. Boss time, ladies and gentlemen. And she's gonna be very evil now. Possessed. Sheesh.
Enemy! しっかりしろ!
混沌に飲まれたか。魂が歪んでしまっている。
Whoops. Ow. Okay. Jesus! She has so many cool attacks, man. She hurts, man. Come on. Dead. She actually killed me. What the fuck? don't understand how the when I hit her, she stores up a lot of the power and just shoots it back at me. I just have to like parry constantly, bro. Yep, I have to parry. Constantly, dude. Oops. Fuck! She was annoying, dude. Don't tell me there's a phase 2. Dude.
混沌に飲み込まれ損ねたか。選べ。
Damn. Morning. How many naps are you taking, bro?
混沌は魂を消滅させる。混沌を止めなければ。だから
Well, at least you get to sleep a little bit. Okay? That's a good thing.
どうかエラメインの魂が安らかに眠れますように。ですが私たちにはユリアンが理論鉱山に連行されたとの情報が入りました。
なんだと。
理論鉱山は過酷な労役で死者が早くユリアンを助け
Good start. Yes. Go. So, I'm gonna shut down the stream for now. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go make some food. And I might be back in like an hour or two. We'll see. I am unemployed after all. So I'll see you guys later, alright?